What's up, folks? So here is part 3 of our crypto trading bot strategy. Last video we determined that it is possible to create a profitable crypto trading strategy on your own. Yeah, I should probably preface each video with those noises in the background are my dog. So let's go ahead and do that. That's my dog. Barking at nothing. So after the first video, I showed that BCH is profitable to this amount if you're just buying at one coin. So that's over 8 months, which isn't crazy. And this is if you're multiplying by 20, which is pretty good. So if you have the capital to invest, then yeah, you're gonna make some good money. So then the second step is to backtest against the second coin. So I went ahead and I guess TradingView, they only do like the top 5, so I did Litecoin. We did the same exact thing, same exact strategy. We went all the way back from January 1st till today, same strategy. As you can see here, I did all my longs and shorts, put all the numbers in here, and again, $130 over 8 months, yeah, nothing special. But if you have 20 times that capital, then you have $2,000 profit. So it just depends on, and again, this is just a proof of concept that you can make your own strategy. I want to make a strategy with the least amount of indicators so that it doesn't complicate the bot whenever we're sending when we're webhooking and sending messages to the API. So we can fine-tune this to obviously be more profitable, but I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't a fluke, that hey, yeah, it works across all boards, because if we come out red here, then yeah, then something's wrong. But I mean, it was profitable. It wasn't as profitable as I would like, but we can take this and say, all right, now we're going to move to the coding phase. We're going to code a bot. We need to pick the API. Still not sure on the fee. Like I mentioned in the last video, the fee takes a huge part in these entries and exits. So we still need to figure that part out. I'm probably going to start coding tomorrow and figure out which API I'm going to use. I'm thinking Alpaca, probably Alpaca at this time. I am getting emails daily from them about changes. So we're on the bleeding edge of this thing. So things are constantly changing. They're now charging fees on overnight shorts, and so things are changing really quick. So I want to get into this fast. So I'm not going to worry about the strategy. The strategy works. Just wanted to prove that you could make your own strategy. We could always implement someone else's strategy and maybe kind of tweak it here and there, but this is with one, or I guess 2 indicators. So yeah, I mean, it's profitable. Yeah, $130 over 8 months. It's still $130 over 8 months where you're doing nothing, and then it's also $2,600 if you have the capital to invest doing nothing. So that was the whole point, is to prove that hey, this is something that can be done, and I can make this money literally doing nothing. So the next step is going to be to actually code this thing. So we're gonna, and obviously we're gonna do a sandbox first. We're gonna try a paper trading account on TradingView. We're gonna take this strategy, and so every time one of these, one of our indicators tells us to buy or sell, we're going to send that message to the bot. I'm still curious as to whether I can send variables to the bot or not, so I'm gonna figure that out, because I'm going to need a few variables, or else I'm going to have to calculate them on the fly from another API, so we'll figure that out. But so let's say here, get the sell signal, sends it to the bot, boom, it's like what, 1 a.m., I'm asleep, sends it to the bot sends in the short, and then it executes the short, and then my bot also says, this is one of those weird scenarios where the indicator changes, so my bot would say sell, or take profit. So you take the profit here, and so on for each indicator. So that's the idea. So we want to get one trade in with a paper trading account at least, and see if that works. I mean, I'm sure it does. And then once we have the bot trading, I'm probably going to use Azure or something to host it, so that it's running constantly. Which also like this costs $15 a month, and then Azure costs another $15 a month. But we want to have something that's running constantly because, like I said before, it's impossible to sit here and trade these like tiny indicators that you have to sit and watch 24 hours. So what we're going to do is, next step is to figure out which API I'm going to use. Thinking Alpaca right now. I'm not sure about the trading fees. Thinking Alpaca, but I'm going to code something. It's going to be C#. That's what I'm most familiar with. And we're going to webhook it up to TradingView, and we're going to see if, and then we're also going to hook it up to our paper trading account, and then we're going to give it like a live run and see, all right, hey, if I put in this amount of, let's say I have $10,000, I put $10,000 in, I run the bot, how much money do I make after a month? And then after that, I mean, if it's profitable, it should be profitable because we've already proven that it's profitable. Then we can tweak this aspect of it to become more profitable. We can either take someone's strategy, or we can just tweak the one that we have. What I'm worried about is the amount of variables that I'm going to be able to send to the API, because this is only 2 indicators. So I know that I can send, hey, buy here and sell here, or and the 200 EMA, like that's calculatable on my side. But with some of these other strategies, they become very complicated. So it's either we tweak this strategy that we have now, or we use someone else's strategy and we figure out some other third party to give us the numbers. So next phase is going to be really fun. This is the boring part. This is the back testing part. But next phase is the coding part. So sorry it took me so long in the back testing part. It was super boring. The coding part should go really quick, and I'll have something up and running pretty shortly here, and I'll be able to show you, maybe even step through the code, show you how it makes the calls, how it like executes the transactions, depending on how Alpaca works and how it interacts with the paper trading sandbox account. So stay tuned, because I think this is going to be great. This is our own trading bot, where again, this is passive income. And another thing I want to mention is we have to worry about security. So I need to look into some of that, because I'm not that well versed in the security aspect of the API side, but I can be, so we'll look into that. We also want to have a cold wallet. We want to have no bugs, to where we're like selling everything in one transaction. So it's going to be interesting the next couple of days when I'm coding this thing. But yeah, so the first couple steps are done. We proved that we can make a profitable, strategy. We've back tested it against the coins on TradingView, which is the one that we're going to be using. So now we just got to code it. We got to code it, implement it, and the whole goal is to have, passive income. Just have this passive income. And I know this is a thing that people are already doing, but I just want my own. I want my own code that I own, that I am hosting on Azure, that I trust, that is my own strategy that I can, control. So that's the whole goal of this, and we'll see if it works, man. So yeah, like I said, these backtesting things are very time-consuming, very boring. Like testing, it takes a while, and then it takes a while to fill in all this stuff. But yeah, the next couple of weeks should be really exciting, getting this thing coded and getting it up and running, especially getting our first actual transaction sent via API from the webhook that we're sending from our indicators, that is going to be big time. So that's going to be the proof of concept, and that is the next phase. So stay tuned, and we'll see if we can start making some money with this.